Hey there. All right, so in this video, we're gonna talk about how to manifest love in your life. Now that you can still do this with an SP, or it can be someone totally new. It's just all about creating this beautiful reality that is filled and overflowing with love. Hey everyone, it's Kim Velez, Conscious Life and Success Coach, and I'm really happy to be here with you today. Before we dive in, if you feel like you need additional support, I have email coaching, I have private one-on-one sessions, I have a VIP group coaching Zoom program. That's a lot to say. I also have a paid Facebook group where I jump in live twice a week and we do Q&As and trainings, and I'm known to be in there for 45 minutes to well over an hour. Because that's just me and that's what I do. So if you're interested, click on the link below. I also have How to Manifest Your SP Back and Keep Them for Good online course, as well as You Are the Prize, all about your self-concept in your love life is so important. That's an online course that I have available as well. Everything can be found below on the master list of services that I'm offering. Okay, so let's jump into this video. So, you know, I read the comments and I do my best to try to stay on top of everything, and I'm getting better at it. And one of the things that came up is, you know, I notice every once in a while, people are like, with an SP video, like, oh, well, can this work for a new person? Yes, fuck yes. You guys, manifesting is manifesting. It doesn't matter what the fuck you're focused on. It doesn't matter if it's money, if it's love, if it's a car, if it's a specific person, if it's someone you've never met. It's the same process. It's literally focusing in your mind on what it is that you desire and reaffirming that through your self-concept as well as what it is that you want. And that's literally what you do. So I think actually 100% of the SP videos, you literally could cross out the word SP and put new love, new boo, new yoo-hoo, whatever, right? And it'll be the same process. But I wanted to make a video just specific on that. Now this can also apply to your SP as well. So don't click off if you already have your boo-boo in mind. You can still use this to manifest more love, more people conforming and bringing love in this beautiful version to you in your reality. Remember, this is all about the mental diet, right? This is about cultivating in your 4D mind what it is that you want to experience in your 3D. And your only job, like I say a million times over, is to stick to the story in your mind and persist in that until it manifests. Now, some people, when you're manifesting someone new, I know personally in my past, I would write out a list of physical characteristics I wanted, as well as the internal characteristics that I wanted in my person. And I have manifested that person multiple times, because at different points in my life, I had different requirements, right? I had different ideas of what it is that I wanted to have in my partner. And every time I would write out a list, I would always manifest someone that fit literally like 100%. It's crazy. It's not crazy because it's how powerful we are, but it's so fun to watch this shit manifest, right? So one of the things that I fundamentally disagree with, and this is what a law of attraction teachers, a lot of them tell you guys, and it's straight up bullshit. So I want to say that, is that you do not have to settle. So they like to teach, well, you can get 80% on your list of what you want, and, you know, but you won't care because then you'll have, 80% of what you want on your list. So I don't agree with that. I believe that we're as powerful as we are, that we can manifest whatever we want. So I know, again, from personal experience, I have literally written out lists of not only physical characteristics to their internal characteristics, amounts of money, kinds of job, the car, everything, superficial and then emotional and deep. And I have manifested that person in an entire package where they weren't lacking on anything, okay? So you never ever have to settle in any of your manifestations. And a lot of people teach us, unfortunately, in the mainstream that you do. And I'm here to tell you, no, the fuck you don't, okay? So you can get what you want. You just gotta be specific. And again, if you manifest someone in that fits 85% and you decide you want to recreate to have the other 15% match your story, well, then you're fucking powerful. You can do that as well. So one of the first things is obviously self-concept, right? You need to be focusing on yourself. So I have some affirmations that I think are fun, that I tend to give to a lot of people because they really work well. I use them myself, and they're very general, and they're so fun because it's all about moving you into the reality where this is how you feel because all this love is coming to you, right? If you're feeling this certain way from someone you're involved with, well, that feels good, and your reality is all about you. It's how you want to feel in your life. It's the experiences that you want to have. It's the kind of lifestyle that you're manifesting for yourself and the types of people that you want into your world. So we have to start with you since you're the fucking star, right? So I wrote them down so I wouldn't forget. So a couple of them to say is, I'm so in love right now and it feels so good. Because that's all about you. It's all about how you're gonna feel with your person in your life, right? Whoever that person is. Again, it can be specific or somebody you've never even fucking met before. I love spending time with my person. It feels so amazing. We're so in love and it just feels so easy, good, and safe and comfortable. You could say something like that. We have so much fun together. We crack up all the time and just get a kick out of ourselves together. I am with the love of my life right now. I'm in the best relationship of my life. I'm so fucking happy that I'm with my person right now. It just feels so good. I may have already said that one. And I am surrounded by love. Love is everywhere. And I'm deserving and worthy of receiving this love. I'm deserving and worthy of receiving this relationship and experience with the person I desire because I'm worthy of all of this and more. So though, listen, with affirmations, you need to tweak them to how you would speak to yourself naturally. So if you like any of those, feel free to pause it, write them down, and then tweak them so it fits the way that you speak to yourself, so it feels really natural. And just affirm those. Give yourself 30 days of affirming, a handful of affirmations about love generally, your self-concept, if you're in love. I mean, listen, you can even be like, people simp for me because I'm this goddess, I'm a god, and it just happens. Like, they easily fall in love with me because I'm so magnetic and alluring. Like, you can literally create whatever reality that you want. Your job is to just affirm this new reality, how you see yourself differently and how others see you, right? And how others are showing up for you in your reality, and you'll manifest people in. I have manifested in people so many different times and points in my life where, again, they fit the fucking bill. So don't give up on what you want. It's there, it's out there. You don't need to worry about how you're gonna meet them. You don't have to force the meeting. It will all unfold the way it is supposed to so that you get what you want. This is why we don't have to chase affirmations or chase manifestations, I should say. You don't really have to do a fucking thing, but focus on what you want. It will come into your experience. Now, it can come into your experience in different ways. It can come into your experience through information, what we call downloads, right? You'll have a new perspective, a new idea that you weren't privy to before, that when you think of this idea and you take action on it, then that brings you your manifestation. Well, that's natural as well, right? And that's what inspired action is to me. And then it can come in through your experience through someone else, something random. My friend and I were talking, she used to be a matchmaker and she's trying to become one again. And it was so funny because we just been talking about matchmaking. I've been just giving her ideas and tips of how to start an online business, etc. So I'm not looking for the matchmaking, right? But just talking to her about it, because I'm focusing on it, because I keep talking to her about it several times a week. What do you think happened? I got this random call from a matchmaking service. Like, this is how powerful we are. So I didn't go out seeking it. I didn't have to worry about it. I didn't even want this. This wasn't even my intention, but this is the power of your mind, that you focus on something, it'll come into your existence. So remember this little story and think of your own little stories where you just talked about something a couple times and it came into fruition. This is how fast shit works, guys. The only reason why it's delayed is typically because you've had too much opposing thoughts that have said otherwise. So again, focus on self-concept, affirm these beautiful affirmations, do it for 30 days, and start taking notice of birds before land. Start taking notice of how people are, being more loving towards you, and you're feeling better about you, and visually, when you're affirming, you get into this beautiful story of who this person is in your mind. Even if you don't see their face, you don't need to, because if you haven't met them, you haven't met them, but just the experiences and how you feel, and watch what the fuck happens. All right, so I hope you found this video helpful. Please like, share, and subscribe if you did, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.